Hello everyone, this video is about top 10 greatest empires in history. This list is based on their influence, power, and longevity. So let's begin. Number 10. Ottoman Empire. At the height of its power between 16th and 17th century, the Ottoman Empire spanned three continents, controlling much of southeastern Europe, western Asia, and North Africa. It contained 29 provinces and numerous vassal states, some of which were later absorbed into the empire, while others were granted various types of autonomy during the course of centuries. The empire was at the center of interactions between the eastern and western worlds for 6 centuries, with Constantinople as its capital city. Number 9. Umayyad Caliphate. The Umayyad Caliphate was the second of the four Islamic caliphates established after the death of Muhammad. The Umayyads established the largest Arab Muslim state in history. From the time of Muhammad until 1924, successive and contemporary caliphates were held by various dynasties, the last being the Ottoman Empire, which we have already discussed. Number 8. Persian Empire. Before the Romans, there were the Persians. They basically unified the whole of Central Asia, which consisted of a lot of different cultures, kingdoms, empires, and tribes. It was the largest empire in ancient history. At the height of its power, the empire encompassed approximately 8 million square kilometers. The empire spanned three continents: Asia, Africa, and Europe. Number 7. The Byzantine Empire. The Byzantine Empire was the Roman Empire during the Middle Ages, centered on the capital of Constantinople and ruled by emperors in direct succession to the ancient Roman emperors. It was called the Roman Empire and also Romania. During its existence of over 1,000 years, the empire remained one of the most powerful economic, cultural, and military forces in Europe, despite setbacks and territorial losses. Number 6. Han Dynasty. Han Dynasty had 40 million people under its control and controlled China for close to 400 years. The period of the Han Dynasty is considered a golden age in China's history in terms of scientific achievement, technological advance, economic, cultural, and political stability. Number 5. British Empire. At its greatest extent, the British Empire was known as the largest empire in history, as it covered more than 13 million square miles, which is approximately a quarter of the Earth's total land area, and controlled more than 500 million people, again a quarter of the world's population. I think these numbers are enough to give the British Empire the fifth place. Number 4. Holy Roman Empire. During the Middle Ages, they were considered the superpower of their time. At its height, the Holy Roman Empire consisted of eastern France, all of Germany, northern Italy, and parts of western Poland. Despite being relatively small in terms of empires, its influence on the history of Central Europe is still felt today. Number 3. The Russian Empire. The Russian Empire was a state that existed from 1721 until the Russian Revolution of 1917. It was the successor to the Tsardom of Russia. At one point in 1866, it stretched from Eastern Europe across Asia and into North America. Number 2. Mongolian Empire. It all started when Temujin, who was later known as Genghis Khan, vowed in his youth to bring the world to his feet. He almost did. His first act was unifying scattered Mongolian tribes. From Vietnam to Hungary, the Mongol Empire is the largest empire in the history of mankind. Unfortunately for them, their empire was too big to be controlled, and there was no unity among the different cultures. And as you already see, the number one spot in my list goes to Roman Empire. At first they were ruled by divine kings, then they became a republic, before finally becoming an empire. How a group of farmers who started off random wolves eventually became the greatest empire in all history is the stuff of legends. Counting from its founding to the fall of Byzantine Empire, ancient Rome lasted for 2,200 years. Ancient Rome also contributed to the development of many things in the Western world, such as law, war, art, and many others. In fact, many historians consider the Roman Empire to be a perfect empire. The influence of the Romans is still felt to this day. This was my list of top 10 empires in all history. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it. Subscribe my channel to see more videos about top 10s. Farewell.